welcome to the next episode of Oddly Specific, where I complain about things I claim to like. It took me a while, but I finally finished season 1 of Inuyasha. I only got to finish it because I was sick, and I got to the point where I was sick enough where all I wanted to do was watch anime at 6 in the morning. Which, speaking of, I led up to it because I also got so sick I did something I call fever shopping, where I bought items not realizing I was purchasing them, and then got an email at like 3 in the morning from Japan, demanding I pay for the shipping for something, and I was half asleep when I read this email, and I don't know how to convert yen to US dollars quickly enough, so I really thought that I owed someone $2,000, and I freaked out a little bit. But anyway, finished season 1 of Inuyasha, and it took me so long, one, because I realized I really don't like it when characters do things for stupid reasons. Like, there's no way for Sengo to truly believe that Inuyasha is this evil demon who killed everyone in her village just because some guy she never met before told her so. Why is she so readily to believe this? I mean, yeah, her life kind of sucks at the current point, you know. Her family's dead, her brother is dead to her knowledge, and she's been very injured, but someone wakes her up and tells her, hey, like, all your problems were caused by this guy named Inuyasha who you've never heard about, and she's just like, yeah, that sounds about right. It's stupid. It's stupid that she goes and she decides to attack him, and I never really realized this because I haven't watched anime in a very long time. The only anime I've watched currently before I started rewatching Inuyasha is Gintama, and Gintama is a comedy anime, and they poke fun at a lot of common tropes, so even when they do it, I didn't really notice it. But basically, there's this thing in a lot of action anime where two characters are fighting, and all the characters who aren't engaged in the action just stand and watch, and then they, like, talk about the fact that people are fighting in front of them, and it's always really fucking weird that two people will be fighting to the death, and then they're just sitting there like this. Oh shit. Like, why are you doing that? And it's so fucking weird, because not only are they watching Inuyasha and Sango fight, but like Kagome is sitting there talking about, oh, she thinks he's evil. Like, why don't you say something then, bitch? Why don't you say, hey, by the way, we've been with him this entire time, he couldn't have done anything? Or it's just like, why have a side conversation to a battle? Why doesn't Kagome do anything? Because it's quite fucked up. Kagome has, like, spiritual power. When she learns how to use her bow and arrow, she's quite fucking good at it. She's a useful character. She has the potential to have so much more agency, and they put her on the sidelines to watch Inuyasha fight when her spiritual power obliterates a water god's arm at one point. Like, she can do things, but they never let her do anything. I would be so much more happier if Kagome did more than just, like, sat and watched, but, you know, it's been a while since I've watched it. Maybe in later seasons she goes and she grows and she uses her fucking arrow and her bow, but right now she just kind of sits and watches Inuyasha fight people and yells his name while he fights people, which has to be the most useless fucking shit I've ever thought of in my life. It's like the opposite of a cheerleader, because it's not encouraging. Like, if I was getting my ass beat, like someone was just nailing me, just kicking my ass, and my friend was on the sidelines just screaming my name, I think once I healed, I'd kick my friend's ass. Like, why didn't you jump in? Why didn't you help? You literally are holding a weapon. Why didn't you do something? It's just, it doesn't make any sense. I already talked about Naraku and his stupid plans, but it's like, I noticed now, maybe Inuyasha didn't need a main antagonist. Like, the fact that they're going around looking for jewel shards is already compelling enough of a story. Like, it already has something going on. Naraku's a weird backstory to this plot anyway, because his plan never made sense, and what he's doing currently doesn't make sense. He's just kind of, like, evil to be evil. Like, nothing he does means anything. Like, so his plan with Sango is he's going to tell Sango that Inuyasha killed everyone, so that Sengo will attack Inuyasha and kill Inuyasha, and then he will get the jewel shards that Inuyasha and Kagome have collected up until this point. And he doesn't succeed in doing this. By the way, while Inuyasha and Sango are fighting, Sango releases like poison mist at him and then cockily says, "Ha, I know demons of your type are sensitive to smells." Like, he doesn't have fucking dog ears on his head. Of course he's sensitive to smells. He's a pooch. And then to the side, Naraku is like battling Moroku, and he vanishes in a cloud of fucking purple smoke. And Sango watches him vanish and thinks to herself, maybe he's not trustworthy, but then continues to fight Inuyasha, which is stupid on its own. Naraku's plan is to put them up against each other, get Inuyasha killed, that makes sense, and then steal Kagome's jewel shards, and then run off and be evil in the land of demons, whatever. But then he does it in, like, the dumbest way where, of course, it's gonna fail. Like, he's not even there. First of all, he walks around in a goddamn Halloween costume, so I don't know why Sango thought he was trustworthy in the first place. And then second of all, he was, like, using a demon puppet to fight them on their own. So, like, all of his plans fail because they're stupid, and it seems the only reason he does anything is just because he's evil. Like, there's no real reason for him to be there because there's enough of a driving conflict with Kikyo and the fact that they need to travel around Japan to get these jewel shards. So I don't know why Naraku is such a big deal because he's stupid. He's kind of a sucky villain. Even his motivation, his original motivation was that he was at one point a human being who was just so filled with hatred that he had a bunch of demons have a blood orgy on his body and became a demon himself. Like, it makes no sense. He has no reason to be evil. He has no reason to want to ruin Kikyo and Inuyasha's life. He has no reason to do what he did to Moroku's family, which was curse them with the fucking vacuum he has on his palm. The only thing I can say about him is that he's evil, because he has nothing else to him. There's no substance to him as a character other than that he wants to do bad things to the main characters for seemingly no real reason, and maybe I'm forgetting his motivation. Maybe later in the series he'll have more of a reason to be such a dick. But so far there's none, and I'm kind of bored of it. And his plans don't make sense. I can kind of predict them before they happen. Don't know why I slipped into an accent. But, you know, I'm tired of his stupidity and of his bad villainy. I'm kind of okay with the more serial parts of Inuyasha, where it's just them going around and they fight a one-time villain and they learn something at the end of the day. I'd be kind of okay with that until, you know, they get their shit together in the antagonist department. I remember there's some choice arcs in the show, so I'm looking forward to that. I have not started season 2 yet. I just finished up the last episodes of season 1. I can't say I'm looking forward to the next time that I'm deathly ill, so I could take time off to watch it, because I don't have time to do anything else. I haven't even finished Gintama, because I haven't been able to watch it very often. So watching them both is just very strange, because Gintama is it's a parody. It basically makes fun of anime that is sometimes like Inuyasha. So watching them both is just kind of making me more self-aware of all the things in Inuyasha that are just kind of stupid. Like, I really hate the talk on sidelines while people fight trope. It's really fucking stupid. I've never seen anyone... Do people do that? Do people just fucking watch people fight and then just have commentary about it? I remember being in, like, middle school, and people would have physical fights, and you'd watch it, but I don't remember us talking about the moves the people were making as they were beating people up. It was more just like, oh shit, did you see that? And then you'd lose interest, as you do, or a teacher would come, as they would, and you would just walk away. You wouldn't sit and say, oh no, he's pulling out his secret weapon or his secret move. That's weird. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen in real life. I really doubt it happens if you're fucking holding a weapon. Just, you know, if you see your friend getting beat up, join in. I shouldn't promote violence, but, you know, do it if it happens. My mind is very frazzled because I've been sick. All I've been doing is online shopping, online window shopping. I've given Japan so much money at this point. I've given them so much money. I don't know how to convert yen to US dollars. That shit is fucking confusing. Why Why can't more like foreign websites that are open to international shipping just tell me how much money I'm spending? Because it was open and understood that sometimes people from stupid America are buying their products. Why can't they just say underneath it, "Hey dumbass, this is how much it is in US dollars?" Just so that I don't have to stress out at 4 in the fucking morning when I see 4 digits and I think that it's $2,000. Just tell me. I'm not intelligent. I need to know that kind of shit. Thanks, Japan. In other very exciting news, the stickers I talked about 3 months ago finally came, and I have them. So if people want them, hit me up, because I have way more than I remembered I would have. I have a lot of stickers. I waited a long time for them. I put one on my laptop, and that's about it. Where else do you put a sticker? That's not very encouraging. Please take the stickers. You could put them on your laptop. You could put them on your face. You can put them on your thighs. So that's my thoughts so far on the rest of Inuyasha Season 1. Looking forward to watching Season 2. I also will soon be starting another game stream because I finished Catherine Fullbody, as you could tell in my last episode. So I will be starting another game soon. I'm stuck between my horror game and Nier Automata, which I know is an older game at this point, but I love it. So if anyone's interested, tell me what game you want me to play, because I'm not good at making my own choices unless it's about something I want to purchase as a clothing item, because that's the only time I have an opinion. Other than that, I also have a whole slew of shows that I'm being forced to promote, because I work for Media Benders, and Media Benders has a whole umbrella of content that you could check out at MediaBenders.com. Most importantly is Oddly Specific with me, June, of course, and Pace Yourself, an Under the Influence interview show that is not out yet, but will be, and I'm promoting it mostly because I'm one of the co-hosts, and I'm very important. I matter most. So that's about it. I will see you guys next time.